Hello, hello, hello. It's Friday. How are you? As you come in, say hi so I know who you are and where you're from. And if you need to, let StreamYard know, except just so they can show me who you are so I can see your comments. And it's just not a comment with no name attached because this is supposed to be social media, right? Today we're going to talk about Friday feelings versus Monday morning feelings. Are they the same for you? Hi, I'm Kelly Lee Sappenfield. I'm a fifth generation metaphysician, soul evolution coach, speaker, and author. And today we're going to talk about, because it's Friday, that Friday feeling. It's like, hey, it's Friday, it's the weekend coming up, and you feel free and you're excited because there's things to do. And it's like, oh, the work week's done, and I can do what I want to, and I can go and just vegetate if I want to all day, Saturday and Sunday, right? Some of you may love watching football all day Sunday, and some of you may want to curl up with a book all day. But you're like, oh, it's Friday, right? Now, do you feel the same way when you wake up Monday morning? Or you're like, okay, it's Monday morning, my alarm went off, and yeah, I gotta get up, I gotta get showered, brush my teeth, get ready, go to work, or go to my coffee table if that's where you're working from nowadays, right? So do you notice a difference in the feeling? Or you're like, yeah, I'm just as excited on Mondays as I am on Fridays. If so, that's awesome. Because that means you're excited just to be alive, to live every day, and you're doing what you love. But if you get up with that feeling of dread, if you're getting up with that, I have to go to work again. Even if work is at the coffee table or the dining room table, it doesn't matter where work is. If you have that dread, that's what makes the difference. Pardon me while I get a sip of water. It is fall here in the DFW area, and that means my allergies are letting me know. But anyway, so back to this difference between how we feel on Fridays, especially towards the end of the day, like right now on Fridays, and how we feel on Monday mornings. They should be equivalent to each other. There shouldn't be, wait, it's the weekend and it's Monday morning. Hi, Nathan. And so we need to tune into that difference of feelings that we have to say, maybe something needs to be changed up here. If I'm dreading Mondays, maybe that's a message and something I need to investigate. Why am I dreading Mondays? Is it because right now you are working virtually and you loved going into the office and being around people and everything, but now you're at home by yourself or maybe with your family, and it's like, yeah, those Mondays is much better when I got into the office. That's one thing. That just means maybe you like being out and you like being around people and you're just not there that much and you're really missing that. But otherwise, Mondays are great. Awesome. But if you are really suffering on it's Monday, it's Tuesday, it's Wednesday, it's Thursday, I would say God's Friday, then you're not really living. For 4 of the 7 days of every single week, you're waking up in dread. You're waking up in just that heavy energy of not being excited about what the day holds. 4 out of 7 days a week. Do you feel like that every time you wake up? And then it's okay when the alarm goes off on Friday morning because it's Friday. Now, I've got a big weekend planned, After I'm done here, I have to go to a wedding rehearsal because I'm the officiant, and we're going to do the rehearsal tonight. And then tomorrow, we're having a very small, intimate wedding, and I'll be officiating it. And so I've got a big weekend planned. But there's some weekends that maybe I just want to curl up and vegetate, and that's great. But at the same time, there's some weekends it's like I'm working all weekend because I love what I do. And so to me, there is no Monday through Friday work week. To me, it is, I love what I do. So when I want to do it, I do it. And when I can do it, I do it. So there's no Monday morning dreads. Now, there may be the Monday morning, I wasn't quite ready to wake up, and the dogs decide I was getting up anyway. Now, that's a little different, right? Because then I'm just like, okay, Zoe, okay, Gypsy, I'm getting up. But if you have those 4-day-a-week dreads, or even 2-day-a-week dreads, then re-examine why. Why is it? Is it because, like I said earlier, that it's just like, oh, I'm working from home, I'm not around people, I'm not out doing stuff, right? Okay, that's fine. Maybe you need to hold a Zoom party for a bunch of people on a weekend. Do a scavenger hunt or something over Zoom. I know we're all on Zoom a lot and everything, but maybe you have a group of friends that you haven't seen or talked to in a while, and you're kind of scattered. It's not like you're all live in the same community. And so have a Zoom party and do a silly scavenger hunt or something during it, just to change things up for a little bit. We were all kind of doing that stuff when the pandemic started, but people have pulled back from some of that. So maybe you revisit that. Get that connection, even though you're not in person with people. But if it's because I hate my boss, I hate my career, I hate what I do, I have no passion to do it anymore. I did maybe 20, 30 years ago, but anymore, I can't, I can, it takes everything I have to get up, get dressed, and get to work. And that can be if you're a nurse or a teacher, a fireman, a lawyer, a doctor, an accountant. It doesn't matter what it is. What it is a sign. It's time to move on, change things up in your life. And you may or may not know what you want it changed up to. But the very first step is acknowledging things need to change. And then to say, I'm not afraid of things changing. So if you're in this mood of, hey, it's Friday, it's Monday, you need to get to where you're like, hey, it's Monday, I'm ready. Let's knock this out of the park. Now, sometimes you can figure it out on your own. Sometimes you may need help. And if you want a free 30-minute call with me to try to maybe work some things out, you see my my website address scrolling along the bottom of the screen. Go to it and book a free 30 minutes. Because maybe it's just you need someone to tune in and intuitively and say, why aren't you doing this? Or maybe it's like, do you think it's possible I can do this? And you need someone from outside your intimate circle to give you an honest answer, right? Because a lot of times in our intimate circle, either they give us the answer they want, or they give us the answers they think you want. They think you want. Instead of just giving you their honest answer. Hey, I've been a nurse for 30 years, but I'm really thinking about, because I'm vested, I'm thinking about retiring from nursing, and I'm really thinking about going into this. What do you think? Well, you're going to have a group of people that say, oh my gosh, you're going to retire in this economy. And then you're going to have the group of people say, I don't think you'd be happy doing that. I think you'd regret it. You would so miss nursing. And I'm just using nursing as an example. It could be anything. As far as that goes, you could be a curator for a museum that is now not open. And so most of your job may be not there anymore. And you're like, the parts I really, really loved are missing because of the pandemic. Now, are they going to come back or are they not going to come back, depending on what those parts are? And you need to work that out with someone. And hopefully you have a best friend or a group of people in your intimate circle that will be honest with you. But if you don't, like I said, go to my website. We will chat, and there is no obligation. You owe me nothing other than to live your best life, because that's all I want for all of you. And I want all of you to get to the point to where in any area of your life, that same Friday feeling you have on Monday morning, Tuesday afternoon, Wednesday, and Thursday, that you don't go through 4 days of the week, and you're living for the weekends. Because that's not living, that's existing. And we're not here just to exist. That's not why we were created, and that's not why we're supposed to be pushing the edge of creativity. So think about it, really tune into it. Okay, this is how I feel on Friday. Then check with yourself Monday morning. Do you feel the same way? Or is it completely different? Right? Is it to where you're thinking, oh yeah. Or here's a kicker. Is it flipped? On Monday morning, you get to leave home and go to the office. And on the weekends, you're at home. So you're like, hey, it's Monday. And then you're like, oh, it's the weekend. That may be signaling something needs to be worked out at home. So there are people that it is flipped for. Their careers are rocking and rolling. Their finances are rocking and rolling. Their health's rocking and rolling. But their relationships are a hot mess. So whatever area of your life, how you're feeling just on a day-to-day basis is a major sign. So start paying attention to those signs and what they're telling you. And enjoy your weekend. I'm going to enjoy mine. Like I said, I have a special weekend coming up. One of my best friend's son is getting married, and I'm the officiant, so I am going to be going. And we're going to have a lovely weekend, and I hope you do as well. And as always, keep expecting miracles. Bye-bye.